Hey, so many incredible front court players in the history of the WNBA. And we have a great matchup tonight between two of the best currently going at it.
Hey, look at the skill set of that matchup tonight. It's as elite as you can get in the entire W.
Well, they both do so much for their teams every time they take the court. This is truly a marquee matchup that everyone has tuned in to see.
Now here's Charles. The rebound by Parker Tyus. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
The vision Gray has on the floor is exceptional, spots an opening and picks up the assist.
The tray. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Fires the three. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Now here's Charles. Nelson Adota. He's started by Parker Tyus. Tina Charles for three. And again, Connecticut no good. And it's Wilson missing.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Pass to Morrow. Nelson Adota. They set the pick. And here's Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. The jump hook. And it's Charles missing.
0 for 4 to start. Still looking for their first make.
Here's Gray. The shot, no good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Charles. Again, Tina Charles missing.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Here's Parker Tyus. Second chance shot. Wilson. Out to Lloyd. Gray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
To end the drought. Pass to Morrow. Charles. Clock at 6. Down low. Wilson with the steal. Inside. Blocked. But they'll get another chance. Here's Lloyd. The three is up. And the Aces get it back. Wilson. Pass to Lloyd. Just 5 to shoot. Tries yet again. "13 feet out. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And she can't extend the lead to double digits.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Denied for the third time. She's 0 for 3. And after 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
Pass to Charles. Shoots over Parker Tyus. To stop the run. Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play. Now the seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that had not been the way they wanted this game to get going for them.
And not the way we want to see. We want to see more offense.
Outside Young. The Sun pull it in.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Nelson Odota with the bucket.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
The Aces with the lead. Parker ties the screen. Outside Young for three. Las Vegas the rebound. Back to Wilson. Over Charles. A nice shot by Wilson.
Gets that to go, but it's been a bumpy ride so far. Just 1 of 5 for her overall.
Outside Charles. Pass to Nelson Odota. Here's Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. And stolen by Charles. Here's Morrow. Covered by Lloyd. From down low. Another shot. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss. Well, we're almost midway through the season here. The games are going by fast, aren't they?
They really do. And I'm sure the players feel like the season is flying by as well.
Yeah, for vets, they've probably hit their stride by now. For rookies, well, I bet they're feeling every game in the worst way. It's a long season, and they just finished the full college slate.
Pass to Morrow. Charles up top. Rivers, guarded by Young. 6 on the shot clock. Rivers, score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Right side Young, the 3, and the Aces, another 3.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Good on the bucket.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now here's Evans. Defense is right there. Jackie Young on the wing. From the arc. Again, Jackie Young missing. The Sun trailing. Rivers. Right wing. Wilson with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bell. And there's the rejection. Rivers, guarded by Young. Count that one.
She's now 3 for 4 from the field, and it looks like she is in her bag offensively.
Launches a 3. It's good from long range.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still.
Outside Evans. Pass to Wilson. Launches it. Rebound, Tina Charles.
Nothing's going down for her today.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
Now here's Evans. Looking for her first basket still in this one. To the left wing. Puts up a 3. And Asia Wilson with the triple.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Aces ahead, up 7. And the second quarter. First quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And the first one at the line is good.
Absolute money from the stripe. Gray gets it done time and time again.
The Sun making a switch here. Hartley outside. Shot from 12. Peters. Yes, and it's Bria Hartley picking up the assist.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Chelsea Gray for three. Drops in the tray.
A dangerous playmaker with an assortment of moves. Gray is a defender's worst nightmare.
Hartley outside. Fires from deep. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. She's doing a much better job getting to the line here in the second quarter. She didn't have a single attempt up there in the first.
Pass to Allen. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Hartley for 3. It's hauled in by Alyssa Smith. To the middle. And Lloyd gets it to go.
Scoring inside, Lloyd able to do it despite being under 6 feet.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Smith with it. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Connects from three-point range.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
The Sun making a switch here. Here's Hartley. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The strength of Hartley's game, the burst off the bounce allows her to get to the hole.
Gray, no good. And here's Connecticut. It's a 16-point game. Over to the left wing. Rivers. And stolen by Gray. Here we go, one-on-one. Shoots over Hartley. And it's Gray missing. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Edwards. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
Gray outside. Pass to Bell. Back to Gray. Beyond the arc. The Sun pull it in.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
To the paint. Here's Charles. Nice D from Chelsea Gray. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Misses from short range.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Edwards. Pass to Charles. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 from the field.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
The Sun making a switch here. Now Gray. She's got 17. Now Lloyd. Shot to end the cold run. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's Hartley. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And Hartley knows she has to drain these deep shots because then it's going to open up this offense and make things easier for everyone.
Rivers, covered by Lloyd. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good. And that's good as she hits both shots. The Aces with the lead. Here's Gray. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Pass to Hartley, and she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. And here is Gray. 17 points in the game. And here's Young. There's the triple. That's in, and her fourth basket of the night. She's taken 7 shots. That's a solid 57%. Back to Hartley. To the right side. Shoots it. And it's in off the backboard.
Well, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, starting to get on track.
Yeah, it's almost like the coach kind of grabbed his whole team, put them in the microwave, and because like they're starting to heat up. And whether you like my analogy or not, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
I don't like it. I don't want to go into microwaves.
Gonna see Gray for 3. Ooh, no luck on that one.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Rivers. Yes, and it's Rhea Hartley picking up the assist.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Gray left side. Rebounded by the Sun. Hartley right side. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from downtown.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
Here's what the Las Vegas Aces have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, the Washington Mystics coming into town. And on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Phoenix against the Mercury.
What a great opportunity it is for this team to take a step forward. Some tough road games coming up, but that's the kind of stretch that can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their confidence.
And the shot is good.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
Pass to Wilson. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they've battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
Here's Las Vegas. They led by as many as 18 points. Wilson, right side. The 3 sinks the three-pointer.
A three-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give Asia a look, I mean, she can knock down those trays.
Rivers, started by Young, out of bounds, Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession. The Aces making a switch. Outside Charles, 4 on the clock. Rivers, offline with the 3. Now here's Gray. She's got 17. Pass to Parker Tyus. Young misses the 3. Here's Morrow. Guarded by Young. With the crossover. Now Charles. Fires from 18.
Rebound by Parker Tyus.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Wilson, guarded by Charles. And Wilson gets it to go.
You love how selfless Lloyd is with the ball. She just wants her team to succeed by any means necessary.
Rivers. And again, Connecticut no good. And the Aces with possession. Leading by 5. Wilson, basket good.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Outside Charles. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Young. There's the 3. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
To the middle. Here's Charles. Banked in off the glass.
And that's using the bounce pass to perfection.
Stolen. That will count. So we conclude the first half. Aces ahead, up by 8. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action.
41.
And now the third quarter about to get going again. And it's the Aces with the ball. 8-point game. Outside Young. From deep, Asia Wilson. No luck on that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Young. Gray right side. Back to Young. From deep. The offensive rebound. Count it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
From the left block, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the paint. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The thing that Gray does again and again and again, provide your team with winning plays.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Now here's Charles. That 3 off the mark. Now Wilson. The shot from the low post is good.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the left side wing, Rivers. And again, Connecticut no good. Wilson with it, working on Charles. And she can't bank that one in. Here's Morrow, guarded by Young. Now Morrow. Outside Charles. Pass to Nelson Adota. 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And she makes the first.
At the line for the away team,
And good on the second, so she makes both. And We're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gray, left side, pass to Young, fires for three,
And that one good. Cheyenne Parker-Tyus with the dime.
Well, defensively, they're just looking for answers. Ever since halftime, they've seemed kind of disjointed, out of sync. They've got to get back on the same page.
inside, tipped, Wilson with the steal, and now the Aces on the break. Here's Parker-Tyus, finished off the break.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Outside Charles. Nelson Adota. Pass to Charles. 6 to shoot. Rivers. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But she'll go to the line to shoot three.
Jeez, not the best foul out there on the three-point attempt.
Yeah, just an unnecessary foul on the attempt from downtown. Make her earn those points from deep. Don't give them to her at the line.
Timeout called the Aces. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Wilson, out to Lloyd.
Parker-Tyus.
Chelsea Gray for three.
They get it back. Jackie Young on the wing.
Here's the three. Good on the triple.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. That one on Charles.
But when Gray has the ball in her hands, it's just constant pressure on the defense, forces lots of fouls.
And here's Connecticut. They trail by 18. Lloyd comes with the double team. Rivers. And again, no good by Connecticut. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Gray. Let's go with a three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Rivers, covered by Lloyd. Outside Charles. Shot clock at 5. They need this. And again, no good by Connecticut.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Here's Morrow. Guarded by Young. Pass to Nelson Adota. Out to the wing. Rivers, covered by Lloyd. Connects on the foul line jumper.
She shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Wilson in the post, guarded by Charles. Fades and shoots. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Pass to Charles. Nice defense from Asia Wilson.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Here's Lloyd. Wilson, right side. Fades. And she makes that one.
She's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Pulls up on the wing. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
That's a shoot-around jumper. Absolutely no excuses for missing it.
Gray. Pass to Young.
Here's Parker-Tyus.
Now here's Young. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far.
Not everything fell for them in the first half, and now they're beginning to hit their stride. It's making the game more interesting, and I like that.
Yeah, I mean, we love offense, and they're heating up and are looking to build on this lead.
Charles, she's guarded by Wilson. Rivers, the shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Pass to Lloyd. Back to Gray. Wilson. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul.
When Wilson gets the ball in the post, she's as good as anyone in the WNBA at getting a bucket or getting to the line.
Hartley outside. Pass to Mabry. From outside the arc.
2 minutes.
Wilson pulls it down. Out to the wing. The shot. And it's Gray missing. Outside Mabry. Marshall. Soft touch off the glass.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
Pass to Bell. Now Smith. Now Wilson. Gray outside. Wilson. She's covered by Edwards. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's Mabry. Shoots the 3. That shot off.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Looking to get it going. And she lays it up and in. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Down low. Here's Wilson. Got a piece of it. And here's Connecticut. Here's Mabry. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Basket counts.
8 of the last 10 points. That's right, you heard me right. 8 of their last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint. Something's got to change.
You know, the defense making it far too easy for them, and they're taking advantage.
Gray with it. Here's Wilson. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use every last second on the clock.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all. And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Outside Edwards. Pass to Allen. Charles the screen to the inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Adept at getting to the rim. A little screen will never hurt Charles, too. She just loves to finish.
Out to the right wing. Back to Lloyd. Now here's Young. Lloyd. She's guarded by Hartley. Smith, right side. Pass to Bell. Back to Smith. It's over Edwards. Smith, no good. And it's Bria Hartley penetrating. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
Well, what a confident scorer Hartley is inside. She relishes these types of opportunities to position and execute.
Here's Bell. No good from outside. In transition, here come the Sun. Here's Hartley. No good on the triple. And here are the aces now. Lloyd with it. Edwards picks her up. Pass to Smith. Outside Young. Takes the 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. And she's taken 14 shots to get there.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Back to Hartley. And here's Charles. Hartley. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Rhea Hartley with another miss. To the wing, right side. Here's Bell. She's covered by Allen. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
They keep just missing opportunities to extend their lead at the free throw line this half.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Lloyd. And the shot goes in.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's Mabry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Mixing it up inside. Mabry might be under 6 feet, but her toughness showing there.
Pass to Smith. Back to Young. Takes the three. Out to Lloyd. Outside Young. Here's Bell. To the middle. Shot's good by Smith.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
Pass to Allen. Now Mabry. Inside. Fires it. A shot by Nelson Adota. No good.
You can tell how much the defense respects her because they were all over her on that look.
Shot's good by Smith.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Hartley's shot is off.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Lloyd with it. She's picked up by Charles. Here's Smith. Again, Las Vegas. And here is Hartley. Pass to Allen. Charles, covered by Smith. To end the run. And it's Charles missing. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Young shot's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Here's Charles. Rebound by the Aces. Fast break, here they come. Over to the wing. Back to Young. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lloyd. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here is Charles, covered by Smith. Back to Charles. Lets it go from deep. No good there.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Hartley outside. To the inside. Shot to stop the drought. And it's blocked by Nelissa Smith. Now the Aces with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
She gets it in there.
Well, people think of Mabry as a shooter, and she is a great one. But Marina also is more than a capable playmaker.
Smith, right side. Jacks up a three. The shot misses. The Sun on offense. Marina Mabry for three.
And Bell pulls it down.
Left side, Lloyd. Buries it down low.
A physical guard. Jewel Lloyd gets those hard buckets.
Now here's Allen. Guarded by Young. Up top, Hartley. Pass to Charles. Now here's Mabry. From outside, off the mark.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Buries the long-range jumper.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Lloyd. Three-pointer. Another three for Las Vegas.
Well, with an accurate and smooth three-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
Here's Allen. This one for three.
Gustafson with the rebound.
Right side, Young. Outside, Lloyd. The three ball. Rebounded by the Sun.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And the basket by Mabry.
Well, we know Mabry has a tremendous J, but give Marina credit. She's done a lot to improve the other aspects of her game.
Pass to Lloyd. From past the arc. No points on that miss. Puts her at 7 for 13 from the floor. Now here's Allen. She's tightly guarded.
Here's Mabry.
From downtown.
Gustafson with the rebound.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Young. She's guarded by Hartley. And here we go. Here's Mabry. Nice D from Jewel Lloyd. And that's collected by Tina Charles. Now here's Hartley. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawless.